So I suppose the next team, he saw this like a little angle switch, got the little race car in the video. Pfft, why not? Just uploading some of those videos I made earlier because I'm wearing the same swag, and so it means it's the same day, is my point. So next we're gonna do McLaren. Quickly, if you're wondering why I'm not looking at the camera, I could just do this. Then I would automatically look at this, you guys, instead of the little screen that's connected to my camera. It's not like I don't know that I'm there. Don't need to see what I look like. I was gonna show you guys, just this sexy picture. I guess I can see what it looks like on the side. Boom, boom, and blah. Yeah, the Renault looks really good. The Renault looks really good. Actually, I just kind of want it there. I just need to practice not... It's just a good reference. I just need to practice not looking at the screen and looking at the camera itself. So, McLaren, Honda, okay. I mean, they've stepped it up. As of the 8th day of testing... How could it be the 8th day of testing? Yeah, it's the 8th day, because it started on Tuesday. Yeah, my bad. 8th day of testing. Honda has some laps in their pocket, which is pretty good. They are so far, I don't think, maybe we have team results here. I don't think they're within 2 seconds of Mercedes. See, I don't need last year's shit, these stupid website. I need the testing. Well, it says Raikkonen tops the charts. So that's your reference. On the Ultra Soft, Kimi Raikkonen did a 1:22.7. Blah, blah, blah. Alonso's fastest time on the Super Soft. Wait, what's that say? Alonso's fastest time was set on the Super Soft tires, while Verline's in 9th clocked his 1:24 on Ultra Softs. Okay. Sorry. So, I mean, they've been working so hard. Honda has. We don't know what's going on behind the scenes. That's the annoying part about having, like, top secret, you know, very difficult power units to understand, and it's all hidden. We don't get to see them really. I mean, there's a few videos that Mercedes has put out. I should find out if I'm allowed to post those. That'd be pretty legit. Could they really complain? Am I making a little coin off them? So, car looks good. I mean, I guess they don't seriously need a title sponsor. They have an entire road car division that's now profitable. McLaren Automotive is investing $1.4 billion in R&D, and that is actually going to include a new power unit. And we'll see if this one's made in-house. I mean, McLaren Technology Center, they could build motors if they need to. That's not a problem, which is a little bit why I wish McLaren kind of did that instead of going with Honda. I love Honda. I own a Honda. I just love, you know, East Asia, Japan being in the sport as a you know, supplier of sorts, which is awesome. They should have a title sponsor though, but they have the money. They have enough money to pay Alonso, so they have enough money to go sponsorless. So, not to mention Jens, but Jens is probably making a quarter of what Alonso makes. Jens is a multimillionaire, doesn't really matter. Jensen Button, that is, because they have the oldest pair, the oldest team combined age of anyone by far. I think their combined age is 65? 68? Someone tell me in the comments below. What is the combined age of Alonso and Jensen Button? But, you know, some of the best drivers of all time, no doubt. It's hard to say what would have happened if the regulations didn't change so drastically for 2009. Another story, though. We could say, how many what-ifs are there for fucking Fernando Alonso? What if, what if, what if? Why didn't he go to Ferrari in 2007? The fuck? Why wouldn't Alonso replace Schumacher instead of Raikkonen? But, and how good would have Raikkonen had been in 2007's McLaren alongside Lewis Hamilton. Talk about a pairing. That's what McLaren does. They push people away. At least that's what it seems like from the outside. Prove me wrong, McLaren. Prove me wrong. It seems like that from the outside, like they push drivers away. Other teams have been known to do it, Williams, but I am definitely going off topic. So, McLaren Honda. McLaren, Alonso's fastest, So it looks like, it doesn't say on here what tires they were on. A 124.8. A 124.8. And Felipe Massa did a 123.2. They've had a lot less running. They're not at the same in testing development as a Williams. And a Williams will be a better car than a McLaren for the near future. But we could see, you know, I'd love to see McLaren battling Toro Rosso. Psh, at least. Not some Force India. I just want to see Honda's power unit competitive. That's all we want to see. It will be. It will be. By Europe this year, Honda will be okay. Not saying they won't have a breakdown in the second half of the year, second, you know, 2/3 portion of the year, the European season in other words. Where will Alonso be next season? That's the main question. We know Jens will be retired. He'll go do Le Mans most likely. Who knows who with, but God, there's got to be another manufacturer going to Le Mans for P1 class, right? I mean, I briefly mentioned BMW in the Williams video, but who's going to be there next year? Who knows? You should come race in the U.S., Jensen. We love you. Come over here. Convince IndyCar to make some aesthetic fucking cars. They have a spec aero and they can't make a good-looking car. Like, sorry to jump off topic totally, but jeez. I mean, they're not raunchy, but they could just be so much better. They could be so sick. If you have a spec fucking aero package and those nasty ass twin turbo V6s, yes please. Sucks how much louder IndyCar is than Formula 1 is a joke. And they both use turbocharged V6s. You could almost argue that a Formula 1 car is twin turbocharged because it has an electric motor, which is kind of like a turbine attached to the turbo. You know, it's like an RX-7 back in the day, a sequential turbo system. Just one's powering the other almost. But yes. Okay, well that's McLaren. They got a new watch sponsor, Richard Mille. Whatever. I want to see Sony on the side of the car or something. We like the sponsorship. Fans like sponsorship. I like a car without sponsorship. I think the new Red Bull looks fantastic. Some people don't. I think the McLaren looks pretty good. They should have gone orange. Why not? But, okay. That's McLaren. I'm going on too long. I'm trying to keep these videos short so they upload faster. It's my job, guys. Support it. What? BarryFastCars, talking about fast cars. And I'll talk about slow cars. I like slow cars, but we'll get to that later. Peace.